Welcome back. You are still watching Her Moment. For those of you who've just joined in, we're talking strictly financial literacy and how to make ourselves enjoy the 2020. Before we went for that break, she was telling us about rewarding ourselves and that beat. Whoever was listening in, maybe holding that chin, we're like, okay, now here we go. Well, we have only a few minutes left, but we have to utilize the minutes to get to squeeze the juice out of her, because otherwise we're never going to see her again. Well, my concern is about branding. My concern is about how people how other people are welcoming you, or did you even ever know that the business you are doing, people recognize you? Did you ever know that the people who recognize you are the real deal? How do I say? Not trustees or something. Sometimes you'll do a business and someone will be like, oh, you do clothings. I like your clothings. You get them from Japan. Oh, I love Japan. But how sure are we that it's your target audience, that you're targeting the right people? And how should we brand? We are more taken away by the internet, and we think everything every time you post on Facebook. But ideally, are we doing the right thing?
Okay. I have a very interesting comment to make. And I'm sure this is going to shock all our viewers. I believe that when we talk about branding, we need to build relationships with people, and the relationships we build will build our business. You might have the best strategies, but at the end of the day, it is relationship building with the people. I would like to talk about personal branding, and I think also this would be a very, very good lesson for us today. People usually don't buy our products or our services. People buy us. Mm-hmm. So as an individual, as a business owner, you need to be, for lack of a better word, attractive. Okay, you need to sell yourself, because you are the image of your business. If you sell cleaning products like I do, yeah, people should get to your home and your home is sparkling. Mm-hmm. Okay, these are some of the little nitty-gritties that we need to look out for, and I think it all starts with us. In the past years, I've heard people who have come to work with me in my business or to buy from me, not because they really, really, really need what I have, but because of me. And also, I would like to encourage us to go out there and support other people's businesses, because then in turn they will support yours. So when we talk about branding, people put in a lot of money. They hire graphic designers. Mm-hmm. They have all these things all over the internet, but we forget that building relationships is very important. I'll give you a very good example. You might have a very, very good business running. You have invested a lot in your stock, but the person who is behind the counter receiving the customers has a terrible attitude. So guess what? Because they have the terrible attitude, nobody wants to come to your shop. A secret about people, because I've been working with thousands of people over the years, people want to be made to feel special. When they come through, when you are delivering, yeah, you need to make sure that you make them feel special. Like we always say, customers are number one. If a customer needs you to kneel down for the sake of getting business from them, do it. You lose nothing. You need the money, yeah? But sometimes I've seen people who do businesses and they feel that they are doing their customers a favor. Mm-hmm. And I can tell you, you might get the customer today, but tomorrow you will not have them. So it is very, very important. We need to always remember that a customer is king. Yes, you need to invest in the branding, do all these ads, get down to in hiring the best people to run your social media platforms. But I can tell you, if you do not pay attention to your customers' needs, you are in big trouble. So I would like to encourage us to go out there and make sure that we are supplying or we are paying attention to our customers' needs. We are giving them a solution, because business is all about identifying a need and giving a solution, not what you want, but what they want.
Well, in the interest of time, some other person or my colleague watching would be, for some reasons, maybe feeling they've taken in, and others, yeah, now my business, I'm going to work onto this and that. What could be those take homes you would give them to look into their business after watching this?
Okay, first of all, I would want you to know that when you're doing business, the hustle is real. The hustle is real. It takes hard work, determination. It takes you to stretch your potential till it begs for mercy. It takes sleepless nights. I remember somebody was once sharing with me about Muhammad Ali. One time after winning a championship, Muhammad Ali was asked a question: what makes you the world's greatest? And this is what he had to say. Champions are not made in the ring, they're only recognized there. That simply meant that as everybody is sleeping in the early hours of the morning, guess what? He's out practicing, doing press-ups, doing all these things. And also, I want you to know that when we see many of these champions, we never ever know the effort that they have put in. So I would love to tell you that it is a hustle and it is real. That is if you're doing genuine business. But I promise you that if you're able to pull it off, you can be able to make some very good money, live a comfortable life, and of course, be the best that you can be. So please, always remember that champions, they are not made in the ring. We only recognize them for the effort that they put in, the thousands of hours, and I know that it can work for you as well.
Well, lastly, the word entrepreneurship is on everyone's lips, but do we know what entrepreneurship is? We shall hear this from her as we do close.
Okay, I think entrepreneurship is basically identifying a need in a given community or society and trying to offer a solution. So if you can be able to offer a solution to a need, then you've started having an entrepreneur thinking. Then as the ideas come through, as you develop them, what happens is you start putting together resources to help you start up something that can be able to actually generate an income for you. So as we speak to people out there, anybody can be an entrepreneur. You can start up something, you can build it, you can develop it, and you can succeed.
Well, I cannot speak no any other, but the interest of time, I'm also sadly saying bye-bye to each one of us watching. But of course, we can always have her. I mean, she's our financial advisor. She's been in a couple of trainings. And do not forget that you can always get her on YouTube. She usually gives lessons, financial lessons, business, and whatnots. So at the moment, this is not the end of it all. It is not the end of it all. You can always get on just Google Janet, Janet, Bugembe, and Navvuga. Really, you're going to find her, and this is not the end of it, because I feel cheated already to say we are stopping it here. But remember, we would like to thank you so much for listening in, and I hope we've carried on onto our message. I mean, some of our take homes, chap, so that we can use them, grow ourselves 2020. I honestly wanted to have her on this show because I feel like it is our time. If we cannot make it now, then we are not going to make it. And hopefully, if we need her any other time, we can always have her on the show. I mean, she is so welcome. Thank you so much for watching the show. It has been her moment with me, Asha Kulsum, and our guest has been Janet. We are going to upload this video on our social media handles, which is at Rico TV Uganda. For those of you who have just tuned in, or who have a friend who you think could also listen in and pick a leaf to what can make her growth better. Thank you so much for watching. It's the time. I say bye-bye.